Great vicissitous one. We have prepared the altar in accordance with the ritual. All is ready to proceed.
No changer of ways, master of the arcane, hear me. Soon, thine enemy's weapons shall be destroyed.
The Magister prepares a ritual to destroy the artifact. How did the Nighthorn stop Strelka?
What?
Move to the new position.
Why can I not cross this? Do you see this? There's a barrier here I can't cross, but there's nothing there. I just can't cross here. There's an invisible... I mean, it's a visible wall. It's right there. But there's a freaking... There's one over here, too. What the hell? Huh?
Our course is clear. Relocate.
Oh my god. I just figured it out. It doesn't want me to start gathering resource points until I accomplish the first objective. Then it'll unlock the map. God, I hate this game. Alright. I do apologize. So...
Our minions are seizing an important locale.
Acolytes, move.
something that was said in the comments of one of these VODs, which actually really stuck with me,
We are one step closer to ascension.
is the idea... One second. Is the idea that the intro does so little in expositing what this game is or what the setting is or anything like that, that I still to this moment don't really know anything about it other than what Chad has told me. They mentioned Dragon Age Origins specific as a contrast to that. And so I decided to go and rewatch the Dragon Age Origins intro. And it obviously is a very solid intro, but it establishes so much so quickly. First thing we find out about, very first thing, is the mages and the chantry. So we establish, even without any other context, we can understand there's a religious organization, and there's a group of mages, and the mages are responsible for everything. So, chantry, mages, darkspawn, in that order. And that's pretty much the underpinnings of most of the settings, so that tracks. Then they talk about the threat the Darkspawn posed. They mention the kingdoms of the dwarves were the first to fall. A well-written sentence that immediately implies multiple things, not the least of which being that the dwarves are no longer around, or at least not as powerful as they used to be. So that's a fallen empire scenario. And establishing the level of threat that these things were. That the Darkspawn were big enough to knock over nations. Cool. That's when they bring up the Grey Wardens. It's like when the Grey Wardens show up. And they were people from all walks of life, establishing that they weren't part of a specific political or cultural body. And then the Grey Wardens fought back and pushed back, yay. And now the threat is returning, and it's been 400 years since then. The threat is returning. We have to fight back against it, and I know the coming tide is coming. So we pretty much should understand immediately there's going to be another Darkspawn horde, and considering what was just being said, we know that that's a large existential threat. Boom, boom, boom. Very, very tight intro. Lots of information and exposition, all fairly naturally given. And my personal favorite thing about that intro is several of the things said in the intro are actually lies, or at the very least misinformation, but in a way that makes sense. The whole thing tracks. It was very well crafted.
We are guided by the all-seeing.
And yes, Ross, it is. I just finished the audit during the lunch break.
Nighthorns prepare a thaumaturgic ritual to ward.
Yeah, in this game, I still, as of this moment, Shift 3, have no idea how this setting works. Having played Warhammer 3, I still have no idea how this setting works. if I hadn't played Warhammer 3, I would have even less of an idea of what's going on.
We serve the Lord.
Oh, can I actually, like, do stuff now? Hey, I can actually do stuff now.
Arcane power coursing through this temple,
I couldn't walk over to places until the ambush happened.
and I will harness it with my
Exactly,
sword to
Colbram.
destroy
Exactly. It's not the absolute truth, it's Duncan's understanding of the truth.
fulfill the master manipulator's will.
Yes.
He is a pragmatist to a fault, too. So there's some things he doesn't even care about.
Misfortune shall befall all who seek to harm you.
We are worthless before the Iron Siege.
Okay.
Our ambitions are laid low.
So let's cheat, because I do not respect this game enough to not cheat. It's actually a really minor cheat. That's the really funny part. You'd think in a strategy game, having infinite resources would be a big deal, but it's... all it really does is allow me to change up my build strategy.
The changing Lord guides our sight.
Yeah, exactly, Colram. Yeah, I've literally lost with infinite resources before. That's a real thing that's really happened. Yeah, pretty much all I've done is given myself the same spawn point thing that the AI has. That's the main thing there. Nope.
We have suffered losses.
There we go.
There must be change.
I know, Pancakes. I'm really curious how this is going to go. We have had a hell of a year so far for reviews, haven't we? Breath of Fire 1, Breath of Fire 2, Starfield, this, and I feel like there's no... I can't remember. Hang on. What else have we been having this year? What else has been this year? Hang on. Wargroove, which was a huge disappointment. Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. And I guess that's actually it. But still, this has been a year so far, and it is February still. It's the outer end of February, but it's still February.
Changer of ways.
Oh my god, that would be funny. Listen, it's Baldur's Gate 3's responsibility that Starfield sucks because it was just too good. Starfield can never be as big as Baldur's Gate 3. Like, you gotta just feel for this poor, tiny indie developer studios, you know? He's welcome, I guess. Try to take that. I couldn't come up with any, Ross. Most of the doctors don't really have to stand on principle in any given situation, because it usually doesn't come up. Even the examples we could come up with felt like cop-outs rather than actual answers. Oh man, Elder Scrolls 6. Like I said, we pretty much have to review Elder Scrolls 6 now. So like, for example, Crusher had that stupid thing with the drug planet. You remember that? But is that really the most, like, the biggest example of her standing on principle? Is the drug planet from Season 1? Right? Like, that feels like a weird example. Oh, it totally is Trathan. 100%. I talked about this yesterday. This game lives and breathes lack of polish.
We serve serve the great
They, like, clearly did not actually think about how gameplay systems could affect each other. Because I could see the bones of good mission design in this game, but it is mired in lack of quality testing. Dragon Age 4, Giga. Because I was talking about this during the Wargroove run. We came up with a mechanic, but the mechanic as is didn't really work. It was unbalanced and unbroken. So what was required was for us to go through, do several playtesting iterations, and polish up the mechanic we came up with, the zombie mechanic, in order to make it actually work and be properly balanced. Thing is, that takes time. That takes time and iteration. Right? Which we didn't have, because we were just, you know, testing the functionality in general, not, you know, actually trying to make a map. So, no, Ross. Relevance. Same problem here. I could see, because I guarantee you, if we released that zombie map in the state that it was when we made it, I'll tell you what kind of game it would be. It would be this. A neat idea, not properly executed or polished.
We are guided by the all-seeing.
We are losing a conduit.
Our lives are for our Lord.
Changer of ways favors us.
We are the Ark.
Those are called Giga. Any questions?
I cannot be beguiled.
Our source of power has been taken.
God of faith, protect us! We serve the maker of
Yeah, it's a demon. It's a demon. We are over halfway.
Increases our power.
Finally.
We will be victorious.
enlightenment.
Hey, J-Paul. Could you, like, do the thing I asked you to do, lady?
Protect me while I draw power from the obelisks. It will take time to fulfill the Architect of Fate's will.
They actually do, Malkaiser, yes.
Mortal hosts and legions, hear the call of the Lord Naga.
Do I have to knock over caves to stop enemy spawns again? And by enemy spawns, I mean one of the enemy spawns.
Nighthorns to oppose us.
One of many.
Why, fresh insect.
Desecrate their graves. Banish them from this realm. We cannot let them interfere with the Master Manipulator's plans.
That's a good question, Noctis. I don't know. We'll find out when we get there, I suppose.
We will be elevated.
We will find out.
We have established a conduit.
Could you take less time than 7 million years, please?
The twisted bent reveals new knowledge. Our coven's strength increases.
Probably not. Actually go through with it? That's pretty rare. McCoy threatened it twice.
I can feel the power gathering. I must draw more archers.
Bashir never pulled that trigger.
From the obelisks.
The doctor tried, and Janeway just ignored him.
From the obelisks into my staff.
And
I destroy the
Locke's never even attempted that. So I think that's just it. The doctor and McCoy.
Fresh knowledge.
Move to the new position.
Crusher tried in that terrible, terrible episode where Picard was being controlled by an alien. That was insane.
Our cover is securing vital ground.
If anything about Enterprise Season 1 and 2 has taught me anything about Archer, it's that he is always right about everything, every time, even in the total face of logic and reason.
Grow stronger. We must stop their
He's just that good.
Magister.
He's just that good.
Acolytes advance.
I think you're right, Trathan. I legitimately think you're right. They figured out how to do enemy spawns, and they're like, yeah! And then like, oh wait, but let's do it in a way that the player can control. And they're like, well, but what if the player doesn't face an infinite wave of freaking goddamn monster closets? No problem. We'll make most of them undestroyable, but we'll give them a couple they can get rid of. I mean, yeah, of course, J. Palmer. In my opinion, if Picard go up or down, I'm going to say up.
I will be immortal.
My opinion of most characters went up. Archer's kind of an exception there. Because he's Archer.
We will ascend. Relocate. We navigate the labyrinth. We serve the changer of ways.
Oh god, Drumhead is so good. Now, I have one complaint, and only one complaint about the Drumhead. And it's the kind of thing, whoops. Several people think that the only benefit of Trek is when it's relevant to real life, when it exists as an allegory. I am not one of those people. I like Trek when Trek is Trek, and not, you know, insight into real life or whatever.
Foreseen. Our victory will be rewarded.
Significance? The Drumhead has a specific sequence where they effectively get all preachy about how this is always going to be the problem that we'll be facing, which is total horse crap because they live in Star Trek and the Federation.
Power from the obelisks into my staff to destroy.
Like, it doesn't apply to Star Trek. It applies to real life.
Our foes are gaining territory.
But not Trek.
Great mystery.
And they do that every now and again, where they just pause and they stop acknowledging the episode in question, and they start talking about real life concepts, and it's like, yeah, okay.
Fate scores.
Is future guy being kept? Absolutely not, Jay Palmer.
my staff.
I mean, why would I keep Archer
The power force.
in the show?
We serve my heart.
Imagine Star Trek written by AI. Okay.
Our mystic connection is
Hang
under
on.
threat.
Give me a second. Write a... I don't care. Write a Star Trek episode. What do you got? The Enterprise encounters a mysterious anomaly while responding to a distress call from a seemingly uncharted star system. The anomaly... Yeah, exact, not this. The anomaly traps the ship within a temporal loop. What? forcing the crew to relive the same disastrous events repeatedly, while their memories slowly fade. As they grapple with the time loop and the mounting casualties, they must unravel the anomaly's secrets and find a way to break free.
Yes, we are so close. I can feel the power within my...
Hang on. It gave... it...
flows into me.
Shut up.
Exquisite.
Shut up. It gives this first scene's dialogue. The Enterprise arrives at the coordinates of the distress call. Captain Picard, Commander Riker, and Data stand on the bridge looking at the readings from the main screen. Readings from the main screen. What? We're receiving Reek energy signatures, says Picard. Life signs.
The Nighthawk
Ensign Rowe, hail the source. Rowe, voiceover. No response, Captain. Riker says the readings are faint, almost fragmented. Suddenly the ship lurches violently. Red lights flash. The crew scramble to the stations. Captain, shields down to 20%. Report! Sensors are detecting temporal distortions. We're caught in some kind of loop. Lady, if you don't shut your goddamn mouth, I'm gonna kill you. Or lose the map, which is about to happen anyways. The scene repeats. The Enterprise arrives, receiving the distress call, and experiences the same energy surge and temporal anomaly. This time, however, the crew remembers the previous loop, and Picard gathers them in the conference room. Oh my god, how much did this write? Gathers in the conference room. We are experiencing a temporal loop. Each time we encounter the anomaly, we relive these events. I sense echoes, fragments of memories from past iterations of the loop. This is illogical. How can memories persist between temporal loops? The anomaly might be affecting our neural pathways, creating a form of temporal imprint. The crew, armed with their knowledge from the previous loop, attempt different strategies to escape the anomaly. They try altering their course, delaying their arrival, using the ship's deflector beam to disrupt it. Each attempt fails, resetting the loop. As the loops continue, the crew grows weary. The casualties mount. From what? Dr. Crusher struggles to keep everyone healthy, while Troy grapples with the emotional toll of repeated deaths. From what? Captain, I'm sensing despair. It's spreading amongst the crew. We can't give up, Counselor. We must find a way out of this. Data, analyzing past loops, discovers a pattern in the energy fluctuations. He theorizes that by synchronizing the ship's deflector output with the anomaly frequency, he can disrupt the anomaly with the deflector, which, if you remember, is something they've already done and failed at. If you're paying any kind of attention here. The crew makes one final attempt. With Data's calculations and precise timing with Worf, they successfully synchronize the deflector dish. The ship shudders violently and breaks free from the temporal loop. They arrive at the source of the distress call, a crippled alien vessel. The crew helps the alien vessel, learning they were caught in the same anomaly. The aliens share their knowledge, revealing the anomaly is a wound in the Force. Revealing the anomaly is a natural phenomenon with specific resonance frequencies that can bring a toll. Picard vows to share this knowledge with the Federation to help others avoid the same fate. The universe is full of mysteries, Commander. It's a constant reminder of how much we still have to learn. But sometimes, Captain, even the most challenging experiences can lead to valuable discoveries. Indeed, number one. Indeed. Cut to credits. Well, that's definitely AI written.
Destroy the artifact.
Speaking as someone who analyzes writing for a frickin' living,
You are the players on the grand stage of
you can
the...
always tell the hallmarks of AI.
It is not a player. You are
It's funny. It really is Uncanny Valley, except in text format. It's shocking. Yeah. Come on. Well, imagine if cause and effect was terrible, then yeah, J. Palmer.
Our power has been increased.
Well, thank you not to insult one of my favorite episodes of Star Trek by saying that it was written by an AI. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to bring J. Palmer out of the back to execute him immediately for crimes against writing. All right, J. Palmer.
Our ambitions are laid low.
The enemies of change approach.
But yeah, no, to be honest, the problem, most people don't actually understand this. The shtick, the point of AI bots, is they, by definition, can only regurgitate what they have already trawled.
The Nighthorns prepare a protective seal. If they succeed, we cannot destroy the artifact.
Siege has gifted us a step towards victory.
So the only thing the AI bot can do is regurgitate what has already existed. Usually in ways that do not actually make sense with each other.
Reposition.
I must channel the power from the obelisks into my staff. Protect me while I draw the
I mean,
power.
that's already a thing, J. Palmer, unfortunately.
Fate takes its new course.
Can AI write a worse episode than Threshold? Yes!
Our enemies try to thwart us!
Can it write a better episode than Threshold? No. Mourngull.
One cannot elude destiny.
Minions have been eradicated.
Professionalism, Trihexia. No, Threshold is probably worse than that episode we discovered. Only by a bit, though. It's in nearly. We might actually fail this mission, by the way. It's literally a race against the clock in both directions. 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Yes! The power is mine! Now there is nothing that can stop me!
Okay, we did it. That was actually extremely close. We were a few seconds away from having to start the mission over again. And if you're wondering, I've already given that negative. I call that binary difficulty. There's only two states. You're either winning completely or you lose instantly. There's no gradient, there's no turning it around. It's just, you're either doing fine or you're dead. And that is not good game design in virtually every type of game, never mind a strategy game. Yeah, the room for error in these maps is ridiculously small. Have you noticed that anytime... oh, it probably is to go. Anytime you capture an important node, the enemy spawns a unit to go get it. Just spawns one.
Exorte! Luminous! Valor!
I recognize that. The Ark of the Third Orbit. Of course, summoned through the 9th canto.
No!
Yes, I understand now. Such power, more than I divined. What? No.
Hey, Gayporg. Thank you for that sub, as always. I am sorry as well. We're all sorry after Starfield. We are all lesser for that. Age of Empires is actually a block, and Alan Wake is also a block. You get a third pick if you'd like to. But either way, I appreciate the sub. Thank you. So that mission sucked. You got it, Gayporg. Thank you. Yeah, I noticed that, Trayvon. So they've been reusing maps a lot. Yes, Mr. Ed, we can see you. You should be able to see it on the thing, too.
Come on to me, Chris.
Hold your ground!
Oh no, the only character with any character in the whole game.
Thanks for the miracle. Timely.
Time that your soldiers have paid for dearly. If I had gone with you, perhaps we might...
No. I was wrong. Against that marsh beast, we stood no
They're
chance.
having this conversation 5 feet from the enemy war boss.
I'm no leader.
No. You acted. You led. It worked.
Seriously, he's right there.
Something's wrong.
Yeah, it's probably a chaos artifact. You goddamn moron! Okay, real talk. Since this game doesn't exposit anything, does nobody in Age of Sigmar know what chaos is? Or how it operates?
There is some sort of arcane sympathy between the artifact and the shield.
Sympathy. Will he be able to hold the beast at bay?
For a time, but act quickly. I don't know how long I can endure the monstrosity's assaults.
Understood. Engineers, gather the Celestar munitions. Plant them near the arc.
Really? This again?
We're gonna use them to finish this beast once and for all.
Oh my god, really? Really?
Sacristan engineers, gather the munitions from the carts and plant them near the conduits. It may be enough to slay the beast.
As you command.
Okay.
Aiden! I can't hold the shield much longer! Hurry!
It will be done.
Death to our foes!
Anyways, so, yes, J. Palmer. Although that's a recent development, but the answer is
Sigmar.
yes. How do you... Okay.
Change position.
Don't worry about it, Trathan. Don't worry about it. There's no continuity here. It's a Huthorian paradise.
Move out.
Get the Celestar munitions in place! Quickly, Stormcast!
The Auric sorcery is overwhelming. I think I can...
The Stormgate's magic shield is destroyed! Squish them like grubs!
I see. Demetrius, are you alright?
Aiden, get me to the Nexus siphon. I'll channel the artifact's power into it. It will enhance the effect of the munitions.
Game?
Ready to fight! I'll lead the way.
We are the stalking blade. Change position.
Sigmar's chosen have fought to their last.
For Sigmar's glory, we advance.
We have lost a unit of soldiers.
You know, this city is being overrun by the Oryx. But it's hard to believe that since, you know, they can only have like 10 units on the field at a time. So it feels like we're being overrun by like a football club.
victory will be ours.
I've begun channeling the power into the siphon generator, Aiden. I'm ready for you to detonate the munitions.
Understood, Demetrius. It shouldn't be much longer.
The enemy attempt to wrest power from us.
Oh, and I'm back to this now. Okay. Sure.
As you command.
Oh, she's turbo dead, Melkaiser. Brave sacrifice. Blah, blah, blah.
We must make haste.
I should probably be cheating. It's just such a pain to cheat each time. I gotta find the addresses each individual time. Listen, it's fine, Trathan. It's fine. Here, have a chaos cookie. It's got chocolate chips.
Munitions from the carts near the conduits.
Like a lot of chocolate chips. 652. There is not, or at least not that I've been able to find. So I gotta do it each map. Where's my freaking dude?
Arcane conduit has been lost.
Where's... Game?
Let us hope.
Let's finish this.
So drugs are of Slanesh and Zinch and technically Nurgle. Well, that's pretty optimistic, J. Palmer. I'll say exactly what goes through the head of a developers making an obviously bad game. Ugh, can't wait till this project is over and I can work on my next one.
Shares his immortal wisdom with
Although nowadays the answer might be something more along the lines of, I am so going to be fired once this project is over. Not because of anything bad, but just because that's what we do now, is we fire people as soon as the project's over. Because, you know, screw you.
More honor to be won.
What's that? You've been working at Sony for several years? Sucks to be you. Goodbye.
For Sigmar!
It will be done.
If we're to slay this beast, the engineers must plant the munitions near the conduits.
We risk losing power.
Sigmar's foes seek our death. Where do you want me?
Our research has been rewarded with progress.
Fight with pride.
Yeah, I know, right, Trathan? I didn't even realize that I had lost my engineer at first. This is my fault, because I'm stupid. Oh, god dang it, Giga Pudding, I knew it! Your evil knows no bounds. Why would you do this to me, Giga Pudding? Why?
We stand ready.
Damn it, Giga Pudding.
Time for a fight! You can count on me.
For Sigmar.
Research has proved fruitful.
The Sacristan engineers must plant the munitions near the conduits before it's too late.
Lady. Oh, the Chaos is evil, and he's going to be corrupted by it, and we'll either play as him being corrupted by Chaos, or we'll have to take him down now that he's been corrupted by Chaos. So the mage will be the last boss. No, our great ally. Woe and lamentation.
Let's finish this.
The first cache is ready for detonation.
Yeah, this is crazy, Walker, honestly. Was not ready for this.
The Oryx use their sorcery to push the beast further into our cannabis.
Nice.
Gathering up all their killbow ammo in one place. He's up to something. But it's nothing a little more magic won't fix.
Could you give me my camera back, please, game? Thank you.
The Oryx Shaman aims to destroy the Celestar munitions caches with his sorcery. Stop him!
Okay.
Move out.
Our control of the arcane energies has increased.
Witness our glory, Sigmar.
Listen, I'm already telling you right now, in Space Marine 2, it's chaos. It's chaos. I don't care what they say or how they say it, it's chaos. We're gonna be like, alright, let's go! It's chaos. It was almost chaos.
Under attack.
Oh, there will probably be Tyranids. But no, it's chaos. Correct, Yura. In Dark Crusade, Chaos was just one of the villains. In fact, thematically, the main problem with Dark Crusade was the Necrons. But no.
Plant the munitions from
chaos.
the cart near the conduits. We don't have much time. The Oryx sorcerer destroyed a cache.
He could just do that instantly?
Sigmar shares his immortal...
Oh my god, he just reset my quest progress. Because he can just do that.
Victory will be ours.
The fresh annihilators request orders.
We found them.
The enemy attempt to wrest power from us.
We strike with the Tempest's fury. More funds means more glory.
Orders received.
We are strengthened by a unit of prosecutors.
Are they literally not doing any... Are the towers doing nothing? Seriously, are the towers doing absolutely nothing?
The beast has pushed it to the inner ward. Push it back. Victory for us here.
They're literally doing no damage. Why do I have to manually aim the turrets?
Ready for your orders. As you command.
Where am I needed?
Prosecutors ready for orders.
We risk losing power.
Time for a fight.
We must make
Yeah,
it.
Iron Harvest.
Engineers
is the one game of these three I anticipated would score the worst. But it's also worth noting it's the only one I knew anything about walking into.
Our foes tested.
I knew nothing about Troy in this. Line.
It will be done.
This is real fighting.
We will be Sigmar's hammer.
Change position. Forge a path.
The storm shall be glorious.
I mean, that is the pattern right now, Trathan.
For Sigmar.
This is a great fight.
Procedurally generated code. That sounds like fun.
Another cache complete, Aiden. Just give the word. Move out. Change position.
Swells with this new acquisition.
You can count on me. Let's finish this.
Arcane conduit is under threat.
We are Sigmar's champions.
By Sigmar's will. Orders received.
More foes means more glory.
Yes, Gigapudding.
Advance.
If we're to slay this beast, the engineers must plant the munitions near the conduits.
None can stop us.
Just give it a minute. He'll be corrupted soon. Don't worry. Don't worry.
The storm of wrath is ready.
Witness our glory, Sigmar.
I mean, honestly, at this point, I'd be okay with just, you know, exterminatusing this planet and this game. Just, you know.
Ready to unleash the storm.
The enemy are seizing our arcane conduit.
I'll protect the standard.
Don't worry about it, Ross. It's fine. It's
For Sigmar.
everything's fine.
Understood.
We see Sigmar's foes.
Ready to fight.
Oh no. Oh no, I can already tell what's gonna happen because, yep, there's some units in my way. Maybe. But he can undo all my quest progress almost instantly. And I might not be able to reach him in time. No, Jake Palmer. It's one of the things I like about Warcraft. Watch what's about to happen.
Onwards.
Come on. Okay, maybe not. Where the hell did he go?
Fight with pride.
Is he going... What is he doing? And why?
Is it time to fight?
The Sepristan engineers must plant the munitions near the conduits before it's too late.
Lady, I swear to God, if you don't shut your mouth.
Take position.
The astral force.
Sigmar, grant us victory.
Your prosecutors are under attack.
Okay.
The Oryx must not be allowed to gain ground. Get the Celestar munitions in place.
Oh, trust me, you don't want to hear what she would be like under Chaos. No, Yura. Joking aside, no. There's nothing interesting here. And where did you come from?
Let's hurl some lightning!
And, it's essentially not even, like, there's nothing here.
Another cache complete, Aiden. Just give the word. As you command.
Let's finish this.
The enemy attempt to wrest power from us.
Where did they even come from?
Our control over arcane conduits is reduced.
Sigmar wins.
Death to our foes!
I have to do this a minimum of 2 more times, by the way.
Time for a fight!
Move with me.
We're being attacked!
What is your will?
Battles are
That's
won.
assuming nothing goes wrong, of course. Remember, you can backslide on objectives in this game.
The cart near the conduits! We don't have much time!
Lady!
Orders?
Legion. Almost assuredly, Mr. Red.
Ready for your orders!
I'd be shocked if it wasn't.
Move out!
The enemy are upon us!
We risk losing power.
Onwards.
Where am I needed?
I mean, there's some good fights in Dragonflight, but Legion raids are legit for a reason.
Progress.
Keep moving.
Stormcast! We must push the Auric Beast back and place the Celestar munitions.
Continue round.
Yeah, I cannot believe you have to manually target the goddamn tower. Like, the tower's already really bad, but that just makes it even worse. By the way, there's a cooldown on retargeting.
We're being attacked!
Just to add to everything. I've already jotted down towers themselves as a negative for this game, and I stand by it.
Following.
The Sacristan engineers must plant the munitions near the conduits before it's too late!
Aw. Yeah, I know. Thanks.
Take a high toll.
Yes, await. More honor to be won. They're fighting back!
Long strikes ready.
By Sigmar!
Ready to unleash the storm!
This is real fighting!
Keep up the pace.
Let's hurl some lightning!
I did just spend $60 on this game like 2 days ago. No sale, obviously, for a game this new.
Orders received.
A realm stone load is now ours.
Well out of this, played you well. The refund window is about 2 hours of playtime last I checked. Quite a while, Colcrum. And yeah, Starfield and this. The two games I bought full price are Starfield and this. Please think about that for a second.
Got them now.
Like, really process that.
We are the eyes of Azir. We await our orders. How may we serve?
An arcane conduit is under attack.
The storm shall be glorious. Take position. If we're to slay this beast, the engineers must plant the munitions near the conduits.
Witness our glory, Sigmar.
Listen, won't anyone think about those poor, extremely rich executives who have so much compensation that if they got fired tomorrow, they would make more money from being fired tomorrow than you and I will make in a couple of years? Those poor people. Yeah, but do you notice that towers also have, like, no vision? How's that for a weird design choice?
For Sigmar!
Okay, that's everything.
The last cache of Celestar munitions is almost ready. Hold out just a little longer.
We did it. Ladies and gentlemen, that was not a good map.
Fire!
But, you know.
Every last warrior formed up.
Should we not hold her cannabis? Recover!
And wait for reinforcements to never come? No, they're routing. If we let up, they will regroup. We end this now.
Yay! Okay. We did it. By the way, there are 2 missions left. I don't know if I can do this, to be honest with you.
It ain't good. More breath will break the bone. Right, you? We're gonna slip back into the swamp, gather more boys. Run away! You crawling worm! The Stormkicks are gonna pay! That's right, sliver away, you slimy maggot!
Breathing and snarling menacingly.
Make me all you like, but Morg doesn't want you to win. You keep pushing, see what you get. The metal ones are coming after us, boss. What do we do? What do we do? Chop them, you rock-headed lice. Slash them. Fill them out. We're decapitized. They think they can chase off dank fear.
Starfield. Although, I'm really curious how this is going to score. I really am.
The Oryx flee! Give chase, Storm!
Yeah, this is bad. Starfield was legitimately offensive.
Then we break through their defenses and kill the Warlord!
Okay, well, let's cheat. 416. That's funny, Ross. Unintentional, but funny. Because I tend to put my dealer's choice towards the games at the bottom of Lore's choice list. The ones that have no funding at all. Go.
We follow Sigmar's will. Vanguard Raptors, move to new position.
Realmstone power is turned to our purpose.
Yeah, what the hell is Realmstone, speaking of which? They never explained that at all. At least know what minerals and Vespene are. And frick, one of the first things they established in Command & Conquer is what Tiberium is. In the opening cinematic, to be specific. But, like... what the hell is Realmstone?
We are Sigmar's Storm.
Vanguard Raptors, ready for... Got orders to move. We will strike them like lightning.
The enemy assaults our forces.
Command & Conquer is one of those games that has a much better story than it has any right to. Emphasis on story. Like, I don't think most people were really expecting that much of a narrative axis from an RTS, and yet there it is.
The enemy attempt to wrest power from us.
I was wondering, J. Palmer. Thank you for telling me that. I wouldn't have known otherwise.
In order to move.
Swords.
We bring the wrath of the faithful.
We're gonna try something a little different this time. Just for fun.
The enemy are attacking our muster point. We risk losing power. Sigmar's chosen have fought to the last.
Sigmar's Vanguard Raptors are ready. We have enemies here.
The last of a unit have been slain.
Listen, Trathan, we really need this god-drawing attention material so that we can build our buildings up, okay? It's very important. So we must fight wars over this war effort item.
We are Sigmar's annihilators.
Our bolts are ready.
Our research has been successful.
Our foes grow bold.
It's just salt. It's just salt. Yeah, that sounds about right.
Where do you need me?
We have Vanguard Raptor Hurricane reinforcements.
Oh, man. I think I've said this before, but I loved playing as the Goblin faction in the only Lord of the Rings RTS I played. They were fun.
Raptor Hurricanes reinforce the line. Prosecutors have joined the army.
Vanguard Raptors, relocate.
I don't remember Trathan. There were several Lord of the Rings RTSs, and I don't remember which one I played, to be honest with you. Because I only played the one.
Orders received. Move out.
The Oryx are broken. Take their war camps, and we'll finish them.
Incoming orders.
It was very much themed after the movies, yes.
The enemy have come at us!
I was gonna say, there's at least 3 Lord of the Rings RTSs that I know of.
Moving to new location.
They do know which one.
We have gained an arcane conduit.
We follow Sigmar's. Move command understood.
Me and my friends used to play multiplayer matches with it. It was fun. No, loader. That's all well before. By several years.
Vanguard Raptors, ready for... Moving to new position.
Correct, Mr. Red. In the original Lord of the Rings, Goblin and Orc are actually I forget what it's called. It's the same word. It's a different word for the same species. It was much, much later that they decided to make Goblins and Orcs different things. Interchangeable, thank you.
We have mastered a new sphere of knowledge.
How may we serve?
We shall outmaneuver the enemy.
Our muster point needs protecting.
There's only the one that I know of. Shattered Galaxy. I played way too much of that game. It's not actually a good game. But I played it because I loved the concept of it.
Reconquer the mortal realms.
It really was an MMO RTS. It was exactly what it sounds like. And the sheer uniqueness of that made me replay it a lot.
With new knowledge.
Steady advance, stay alert.
You know, could you group up a little bit more, please? Please.
An arcane conduit is under attack.
Which foes shall we smite?
Yeah, so gaining access to new units was a whole thing. And you had very limited units you could bring into maps, but those units were also pretty well designed and extremely situational. There was no like catch-all units. There was no Marines, right? In other words, you pretty much could not do a map by yourself because you would have to bring units that just would have situations they couldn't be dealt with. That's what the other party members were for. Yeah, there's a lot of hyper-specialization in it. And it worked. It actually worked really well. I had a couple of tanks which could just walk up on the enemy and just sit there on capture points and hold it, right? And just live as people were trying to pour down the armor. Oh, it was awful, J. Palmer. Like, the controls were bad. It was slow as just pea soup. It was bad. Like, pretty much everything about the game was awful.
I'm ready to fight.
Liberators awaiting orders. We shall outmaneuver the enemy.
Man, I love it when the enemy just spawns units nearby, because they can just do that. Because, you know, screw you. It's just, there's not even a spawn point, but they can just spawn units, because they feel like it.
Enemy is near us. We shall reconquer the mortal realm. You can count on me. I am required elsewhere.
Oh god, Clash of Clans can go directly to hell.
We risk losing power.
We're to win this day. The Auric war camps must be captured. Victory will be ours.
Yeah, those have been the best missions so far, Mr. Red.
Our control of the
And that's not a joke. That's just how it is.
One of the Auric war camps.
There's no stopping now. We press on to the next war camp and push them back into the swamp.
That doesn't surprise me, especially. Most mobile games, most mobage, excuse me, is just reskins of other mobage. I've noticed some people tend to fall under either that camp or the other camp. You know, they prefer... Come on, I just took that spot! I'm literally still in range of you, you assholes!
Assuming new position.
17, Samurai.
We can see the enemy.
In Sigmar's name, move on.
I've noticed that when people get older, they tend to either care more about
Stay alert.
unique stuff or good stuff. And it just, like, they get more and more drifting in that direction, right? For example, I drift more and more towards good stuff. When I was younger, I liked unique stuff, but as I get older, I prefer stuff that's actually good. But I know a lot of people drift the other way and have more interest in things that are unique or interesting or engaging, as opposed to being well designed or being well constructed for whatever reason, you know, because I don't know why. Instant. Period.
Onwards for glory.
Thank you, Evo. I do appreciate you, as I always do.
Vanguard Raptor long strikes ready.
March on command. As Sigmar will.
I mean, that makes sense, Colgrim. That's exactly my mentality. The older I get, the more I value my limited time. So I want to experience something good.
We found something.
I get you, though.
Vanguard Raptor long strikes ready.
Yeah, meanwhile, in between good, or we're talking about good versus unique. This is neither. This is definitely not unique. It's a bad Company of Heroes / Dawn of War clone. And it's definitely not good. So that's the worst sin imaginable. It screws up twice.
For Sigmar's glory, we advance.
I mean, that's probably the opposite game as Hero. Let's be honest with ourselves.
We shall outmaneuver the enemy.
Well, no, you know what? I'm wrong. The Yakuza games are best at letting you punch someone in the crotch.
We shall reconquer the mortal realms.
And for those of you who haven't played those games, I'm not joking.
Taking ground for Sigmar. Where do I fight?
Vanguard Raptors at your command. We are the eyes of Azir. We await our orders.
Yep, we're gonna break their spines over street lamps and smash their heads into car doors. Break a bicycle over their heads, you know. Whatever. Hey, King DD3. I'd say, what do you think? But there's really not a lot of meat on those bones, so who knows, right?
Assuming new position.
Still, I'm just glad it's coming out next year instead of this year.
More metal ones! Nothing we can do!
Spineless words. You fight the Timbots, or I'll gut you myself. All of ya. Jump 'em down!
I hope it's going well, Evo. The oats, I mean. Well, they said it's going to be all set within Lumios. Just the one city. I would say yes, Yura. Not a huge amount of disappointment. But I would be disappointed. You know what I would really be disappointed in, though. If they walk back from these. That would bug the crap out of me. First and only game developer of any type to actually develop the perfect style of controller, and if they walk away from that, I will be very sad. Oh, who knows, Triaxia.
By Sigmar's will, it shall be done.
Who knows what goes on in the minds of copy-wrong trolls.
Advance from the command.
If they upgrade the Joy-Cons, then that is, appropriately enough, joy. I appreciate it, Evo. Thank you.
Realmstone has been tapped.
Warlord, hear me. I'm coming for you. Come and get me. I'll send ya to the same place I sent your boss. Yeah!
Well, first of all, get rid of the drift. Improve the overall,
The Auric leader rallies his troops. Isaiah, look at all of them.
What a fool I've been. Forgive me, Shadow.
But yeah, improve the quality of components in the Joy-Con.
I am the best. I am the boss of everything. You all pay.
And there's Sigrun. Excuse me, Lorshaw.
Reinforcements. I don't believe it.
The cutscenes have been choppy the whole game, actually.
Shouldn't be praised.
Your praise for Sigmar is warranted.
Shut up.
You were reforged.
I was returned to the Lord Sigmar. He gazed upon Harcanibus and sent me back to enact his will.
We've reached the far side of the storm, Sigrun. I don't remember.
Why would she? She died. That's not Sigrun. Not really.
Much is lost to me.
Do you even remember who I am?
I mean, you said it yourself, reforged.
I remember what's important. Aiden.
Whatever.
Knights Excelsior. What are they doing here? The settlers have been through enough without needing to fear the zealotry of their kind.
Their business is not of your concern. Where is Demetrius? Is he back at Harcanibus?
Yes. He managed to unlock the artifact's power, though it almost killed him. This is all we have left. It's gonna be close. You have the command.
No. The command is yours, Aiden. I have other matters to attend.
What do you mean? You're leaving us. The fight is here.
You have the reinforcements. I'm sorry they're not more. They were all that could be spared.
Why?
I don't understand.
You are Stormcast, Aiden. And you have your orders. As I have mine. Crush your enemies in the name of Sigmar.
They have one mission left, King Duty 3. One. Oh, this one, as it happens. Against the orcs, apparently. Excuse me, Oruks.
Sigmar's reinforcements. The beast can be slain.
I don't... But how?
The Auric sorcery draws strength from the arcane conduits. We must drive it off them.
So what you're saying is we need to capture the points. Please tell me the final mission of the campaign is it a bog standard multiplayer map. Oh my god. Oh my god, I think it actually is. Oh, I'm sorry. No, we're still in the same mission. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, we haven't left the... We're still in mission 17. My bad.
What do you require?
It's okay, we've got one more mission after this where we'll finally go after Chaos. Because you know that's what's gonna happen. Because we have to end with Chaos. There's Chaos. That's what Warhammer's about. There's nothing but Chaos. We can't have a story without Chaos. Oh my god. Hi, Kemek. How's your day going?
None can withstand us.
It is work. That's true, Twister. It is legitimately work to do that thing that they're not doing.
Prosecutors are waiting.
We're healed. We're healed. Okay, well, let's grab a save just in case. Because remember, even though we're cheating, we can and absolutely have still lost.
We are the Wrath.
Oh, good morning, Sion. This game sucks so badly, dude. They're not even doing anything cool or interesting or fun. They have wasted so much potential. And the game has somehow actually managed to get worse as we've been going through it. I almost put it down earlier. None of that's a recrimination of you. This is an informative. Avoid. Avoid. This is a public service announcement. Do not play.
The foe is revealed.
Quickly, get moving.
The enemy are upon me!
Did Vermintide have Chaos? I mean, I guess it... Let me walk that back. Did Vermintide kind of had Chaos, but it was mostly like Skaven and the Beastmen, right? Hey, Roxy. Oh, man. Yeah, like Vermintide kind of avoided Chaos, didn't it? So that's cool.
Vanguard, move out.
Well, yeah, but Skaven aren't Chaos. They're just Chaos. Freaking kidding me with that crap?
Move out. Eyes like people.
Yeah, no, maybe that's why I liked Vermintide so much. I'll take Skaven and Beastmen. That's right. We did have the Nurgle Warriors. I forgot about that. Still, I'll take Skaven and Beastmen, and occasionally Chaos over just Chaos. Darktide, by contrast, is just all Chaos all the time.
Sharpening out. Redeploy.
We have lost a unit of soldiers.
Yeah, we're not doing great. We're taking it in the pants, just advancing on this crap.
Enemies nearby!
Damn. that sucks, Kemek. I'm sorry.
Long strikes are moving out.
You know, that's true, Malkaiser. And even Darktide wasn't that great. It was better than Suicide Squad, but, you know, low bar. That would be nice, Scion, but yeah, you are probably quite correct.
Long strikes. Time to redeploy. Vanguard Raptor long strikes. Ready.
They test our might.
We have seized a conduit of arcane energy.
How may we serve?
We were looking at stats earlier, Scion. This game has had a peak concurrent players
Name of Sigmar!
of 53 in the last month. Some range.
Redeploy on the command.
How hard is it to make a Dawn War clone? I don't know. How was Company Heroes 3, the recent one? Real question, because I didn't play it.
Vanguard Raptor long strikes. Ready for orders. Give us orders. Long strikes redeploying.
Enemies to crush.
Vanguard Raptors, move out.
Could you please do your job? Thank you.
Vanguard Raptor long strikes have arrived.
We stand ready. How may we serve? Vanguard long strikes moving out.
11 players. It's gone up. It was 8 earlier.
What are your orders for the Storm Drake?
Yep. I'm bringing attention to the game. I'll expect a check in the mail, GW.
We are the eyes of the seer. We await our orders. Raptor long strikes. Move. Advance on the command. What do you will?
Good, Evo. No one deserves this.
Time to reposition.
No one. Yep, shareholders should be happy. We're adding to your value, GW.
Take up a new position.
Eastward, SteamWorld block, Homeworld block, and a shout out to Anditty, and a thank you to Game Geek. Thank you, Game Geek, very much. What genre is Tempestfall? Scion of the Emperor. God, G. Palmer. No, you talk around it, right? You come up with corporate speak. Oh yeah, we've increased player value by 37.5%. A massive increase of interest from earlier in the day. Yep.
Long strikes. Redeploy.
Got a healing node going. FPS. VR game. That sounds terrible, actually. But I have dizzy issues, so. Oh, yeah. That is actually a good point. Whoa, no, that's the load button. That would not have been as funny as it sounds. That would have been funny for about 3 seconds, and then it would have stopped being funny very, very quickly.
Ready for action.
Good afternoon, Blue Dragon.
Quickly, get moving.
Our armor faces a stern test.
How may we serve the God King?
Would you like to start doing your job, please? There you go.
For Sigmar's glorious victory!
I love how they're just shoving tier 3 units after me over and over and over again. Just pouring them down my throat.
Vanguard wraps a long strike, ready and...
Well, we did just save. Get some good rest, Evo.
Long strikes are moving out.
That's a good question, Sign of the Emperor. I talked about that earlier. We were talking about other games and how they establish settings very quickly, very efficiently. How they get across the nature of the setting, or how the setting works or operates. The obvious example being Warhammer 3. You did a really good job of establishing Warhammer Fantasy. Would you... Okay, they're shooting, they're shooting. This game has done so little to establish Warhammer Fantasy that I don't actually have an impression, or sorry, of Age of Sigmar. That I don't have an impression of Age of Sigmar. I know nothing about this. If not for chat, I wouldn't know what Realmstone is. I wouldn't know where we're at, or why these people are fighting each other, or who these people are, or what the orcs are, or why they don't act like orcs. None of this would make any kind of sense to me. If not for chat straight up telling me what these things mean and function as.
He gives me his power!
Yeah, I still don't really know what the orcs are. And how they operate. And why they talk about these different winds, except they only mention that like once with no context whatsoever. Yeah, no, there's been an absence of exposition to the point where it's honestly kind of baffling. By the way, the in-game music's on right now.
Get moving now!
The fresh annihilators request orders.
We will annihilate.
Yeah, you can hear it now. It's barely audible in the background, but it's there. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's been interesting, Yura. Especially while fighting off being sick, and then recovering from sickness. But it's fine, it's fine. We'll get there, we'll get there. At this point, so the one game of these three I figured would be bad is the next one. I'm very curious now how it's gonna score compared to these other ones.
We stand ready.
I'm very curious. Oh, nice, Kemek. I hope you enjoy it. I have heard good things.
Time to be moving.
We are the eyes of Azir. We await our orders.
Move, my great steed. Swiftness is for your victory.
Do I have to go the long way? I think I do. Damn right. In a couple weeks, I'm gonna be like, yeah! This is how you really get swole right here. You play crap games.
Arcane conduit is under threat.
Vanguard Raptor long strikes ready.
Draconic flame stream.
Please tell me I can knock this thing over. No? Okay, how about...
Force of a falling star.
Nope. Okay. How about... Seriously? Can I seriously not... You've got to be kidding me. I'm being stopped by a tiny wooden palisade I lack the ability to destroy.
Our source of power has been taken.
We await your command.
Oh my god, look at the roundabout route I have to take to get back over there. Oh my god. Alright, hang on. Here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna speed this up a little bit. Just a little. Boop.
Our gaze reveals all. The foes are attacking.
Yep. That is a lot of enemy troops, too. That is not a small number of troops. Holy crap. That is a crazy amount of troops, actually. And now we have to retake the spot we were just at, so that's cool. Why don't we actually sit here?
Realmstone Load is now out.
Get a heal spot going. Heal spot. Mission 13 was merely bad, I would say, Euro. Why do you ask? Okay, get some heals on. Heal. While we're here. Really, Euro? Interesting.
We have new annihilators.
Vanguard Raptors ready to serve.
Can't tell what they're hitting. Unless they're hitting the boss and doing nothing, consequently. Here yet? Hello? Units?
We stand ready.
They're there.
Ready to annihilate.
Let's go and save. Yes. Let's go. Charge. Ba-ba-da-ba. Or I guess Benny Hill music would be more appropriate.
We're getting attacked. Our control.
Okay, we made it. Yay. That was so difficult.
Long strikes waiting for orders. Sharply now. Redeploy. Move for superior position.
Yeah, no, Oryx are just more copyrightable version of Oryx. Just like everything else. There's a lot of that.
Strikes are prepared for action.
They're just walking through the wall. They are! They're just walking through the wall. Like, it's cool. It's cool.
Raptor on the right. Move. Ready. Redeploying. We are the eyes. We await our orders.
We have lost a unit of soldiers.
Ready for duty.
Hey, Huthor. How's your day going? 'Cause I'm playing this game.
Sigmar's chosen have fought to their last.
Man, I am taking it in the pants on this mission. Holy crap. We've still got a mission after this, by the way. Don't forget.
Sigmar's losses are mounting.
I love how much micro is required in a game that is so anti-micro. By the way, that's cool. That's cool. Why can't I summon units?
arcane conduit is under attack.
Why can't I summon units? Why can't I summon units? Why can't I summon new units?
Enemy attack!
Our ballista is ready.
Who position?
More of Sigmar's warriors return to here. The last of a unit have been slain.
I still can't summon new units. It's just straight up not letting me.
Unleash the storm.
We risk losing power.
Yeah, notice we have just lost 100% of our progress, by the way. We have been reset right back to 0, because that's the nature of this game. In every map, the enemy goes way out of its way, not to actually beat you, but to push you back in progress in the way that can only be described as massively irritating. Why can I not summon units?
Orders.
Force of a falling star.
Why can I not summon units? Why can I not summon units? I'm confused. Nothing anywhere is telling me why I can't summon units. Okay, fine. Do that then. Can I summon units now? Now that I've got my one unit? No? Am I stuck? Forever? Is this my life now?
Our aim is true.
Okay, yeah, apparently I literally just cannot make units anymore. I have to deep strike units. It will not let me build units traditionally. I can't build units conventionally, guys.
We can see enemies.
I'm not even joking. Near as I can tell, my ability to build units has been replaced by forcing me to teleport units in on the field.
The enemy have come at us! The guard!
We have annihilator reinforcements.
Move yourselves! Moving now!
The wrath of our bolts awaits.
Seriously? Seriously. Okay.
Move out!
Sigmar sends his storm drake guard to our cause. Draconic flames.
We trust Blackwater's strike armor!
We are yours to command.
By the way, Gina, catch that these are just straight up Terminators? Because these are just straight up Terminators. Whatever they name them. They're just Terminators.
Ready for your orders.
Give us the order! Get over there!
Can I not capture points anymore? Is that just not allowed anymore? Is that what this is? Have you removed my ability to capture points in addition to my ability to summon units? What, the Sigmarines, Huthor? Because these are straight up just Marines. They are just Marines.
Will not fail!
Warriors of Sigmar give their lives in his service. What are your orders for the Stormbreak?
Annihilators, move out!
We are Sigmar's storm!
Let's get away from the thing that can just artillery shoot us while it's invincible.
Get over there!
Stormbreak will be a great move. Draconic flame stream.
Cleanse annihilation!
Enemies to crush!
Oh, that's a good question.
The enemy are attacking!
So far, I've only given 1 negative for movement speed. What are we feeling on that? Because it's clearly bad. I mean, duh. No, the boss is actually invincible while these things are claimed. Okay. So I actually got to take these out in order to allow myself to do damage to the boss.
Taking up new position!
Yeah, that's pretty dumb. The game should at least let me try to push through the armor instead of force. The whole game has been doing that. There's one solution to every map. There's no strategy. There's just figure out the solution and then do it. Claim the spot at least game. Okay, I can claim this spot. So that's nice. My army is on the verge of death. So that's not nice. Oh god, no, Sahan, please, no more, no more. It's cool, it's cool.
Death to our foes! Redeployment understood!
Enemies nearby!
Take a high toll of Sigmar's chosen. We have lost a unit of soldiers.
Hammers at your command!
We must move!
Yeah, hi, Cashel. How's your day going? Because this is my day. I never actually played Kill All Humans, but I have several friends who speak very fondly of them.
Get ready!
The foe assault us!
This is really taking a moment, isn't it? We're gonna have to do the heal spot. We're just absolutely just dying here. Come on.
Vanguard Raptor Long strikes await your word.
I don't know, Cashel. I still gotta capture another one before I can actually damage the boss, by the way. So that's cool. Let's get healed up, shall we? Let's speed up the game artificially by hacking it.
The enemy cannot avoid scrutiny.
This is at 10 times speed. Yep. Really? Game? Really?
We will be Sigmar's camp.
My Kraken raises armies! We must intervene elsewhere.
Yeah, these towers really are kind of pathetic, aren't they? I think I could okay, I can just barely hit that thing on there. I do the manual targeting thing. Cool.
None can stop us.
They match themselves against us. Swiftly!
So you're literally getting stuck on the terrain. I think they were for a second.
Enemy units assault our master point. Enemy are seizing our arcane conduit.
Really? Game? Really? Is this absolutely necessary? Is this required? Notice how the enemy just has tier 3 units everywhere, by the way? Like dozens of them.
Stormdrake guards taking position.
And there's the monster closet in case you forgot that those are a thing in this game. Power Wash Simulator 40K.
We need to move. They dare our wrath.
Our foes try to break up.
Yeah, I think we've actually lost the map. They're just going to take down our base too quickly. We cannot get back in time. So, you notice it took them about 10 seconds to kill our base once they reached it. I hate this game. I hate this game so much. Yeah, our central base can be knocked over in like 10 seconds. I have checked several times, Melkaiser. We are still on easy. This is on easy. 10 seconds. Easy.